Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you 8 great investments that you can make in MLB The Show 20 to start off the year. These are 8 players that have very promising ceilings, and they did pretty good last year. So guys, let's go ahead, let's get into it now quickly. Also, I am going to be pulling up this as well. This is my reasons and whatnot for what my reasoning. So here we go. So the first one is going to be Franmil Reyes. Now he is a 74 overall bronze player. Now the reason why he's such a good investment is he hit 37 home runs last year. He had the 4th highest exit velocity and also hit 249 on the year. Taking a look at his card, his power is going to be really good. And he'll be pretty good for the Indians. He could go up to silver really early. And to be honest, I mean, you could probably get this card for like, I don't know, maybe 200-300 coins when the game starts off. This could be a really good investment. You can go buy this card for 200-300 coins, stack up on him, maybe get like 5 or 6 of them. And then let's say he goes up to silver, then you can flip him for a bit more. Maybe he might even go to gold by year's end, depending on, what happens. But if he does do that, he'll be making a lot of stubs. This is the first investment, Franmil Reyes. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to be moving on to another 74 overall bronze. It is going to be Nick Solak. Now, the reason why he's such a good investment is he hit 32 home runs between the minors and the majors. He also stole 21 bases, and his on-base percentage was consistently at or near 350 plus in all minor league levels that he went through last year. Taking a look, I mean, he's going to be a 74 overall. His stats are already pretty decent right now. His fielding is pretty good. Contact is solid. Vision's not the best, but you can improve on it, and his speed is honestly pretty good. He can also play multiple different positions as well, and to be quite honest, this guy could be a really good investment. Once again, he's one of those guys who could maybe be like 200 to 300 coins, maybe even 100 coins, because of the fact that he is kind of an unknown player and he doesn't really excel in one statistic. He's more of a balanced kind of guy, so you might be able to get him for really cheap. And if you do end up doing that, he could go up to like a silver card. I mean, he's already a 74 overall bronze. He could really go up. So, in my opinion, this is a really good investment. Second investment is going to be second baseman Nick Solak. Alright guys, so here we go. The next investment is going to actually be one that will cost you a bit more stubs. It's our first silver of the video. It's going to be Andrew Heaney. Now, the main reason why Andrew Heaney is such a good investment is that his swinging strike rate was over 14% in only 95 innings pitched, and also his projections are very high. I mean, that sample size is pretty good for Andrew Heaney. Now, granted, if he stays healthy, he can be really good. I mean, taking a look, this card is like a decent card to start off the year, except for his home run per 9. If he can just improve that a little bit, he will definitely go up to gold. Now, I'm predicting this card will probably be in the high hundreds. Like, I'm thinking maybe 600 or 700 coins. I don't think it'll go for, 800 or 900 coins. I think it'll be around the 600 or 700 coin range. But if you do end up grabbing this Andrew Heaney, he could be a really good investment. And once he goes up to gold, bam, you're already making like 400 coins. Just if you buy that card for 600 or 700, you're already going to be making coins as it is. So Andrew Heaney is the next investment, and yeah, he's the next one. Alright guys, so next investment on the list is going to be a very hard thrower. It is going to be Josh James. Now, the main reason why he's such a good investment is that he can throw very hard. You take a look here, 91 velocity, 96 mile an hour fastball, and also a 95 mile an hour two-seam fastball. So that's really good going for him. Also, he had a 37% strikeout rate in the bullpen last year, and he is on a great offensive team, which will help him get wins. Now, because I believe, I'm not sure, I forget who's injured. It's one of the Astros pitchers, though. It is rumored that Josh James will become that 5th starter, considering that someone is injured. I really forgot who, and it kind of sucks, but yeah, pretty much he is going to become the 5th starter, and he might be a very early candidate to go silver, because you got to keep in mind the Astros are a great offensive team, and they should be able to get Josh James a lot of wins. And yeah, so Josh James is definitely going to be another guy that you definitely should invest in. Now, granted, he's a 71 overall, so he's probably, I'm gonna say he's gonna be around like 1 or 200 stubs, maybe even less than that, but you know, you never know. But this guy's only a 71 overall, so this is definitely one of the best go-to investments if you're starting off with little stubs. This is definitely one of the best go-to investments. All right, guys, so here we go. We have another middle of the line bronze here. It is going to be Garrett Hampson. Now, the main reason why he's such a good investment is that in the month of September, he had 5 homers and 9 stolen bases and 16 runs scored, and he's also going to be very, very cheap. Now, you take a look at this card. He's a 72 overall. Yes, he has a lot of speed and decent defensive stats, but his hitting leaves a lot to be desired. So this guy could be very, very good early on as an investment. He is a 72 overall, so his price will be relatively cheap, around, once again, the 1 or 200 coin range. Maybe he might be a bit more because of that 95 speed, but regardless, this guy will be a really good investment. Go ahead and grab him, and he'll do wonders in terms of investments. I mean, he's already pretty close to the silver range as it is. He only needs about 3 more upgrade points, and if he just improves his hitting a little bit, he might go up to silver, and bam, you're making coins right there. All right, guys, so the next card we are going to be going with here is going to be Amed Rosario. He is a 75 overall silver. He might start the year at a 74. I'm not completely sure, but the main reason why Amed Rosario is really, really good as an investment is because he improved his batting average from 248 to 287 in 2 years, as well as he had increased his power. I think in 2017 or 18 he only had 4 home runs, and this year he had 15, so he is really improving his hitting stats, and he is still a threat on the base path. And this card will be also relatively cheap. Now, granted though, not granted, but this card I'm predicting might be around like 400 stubs, 300 stubs on the market. I kept saying coins all the damn time, but anyway, you know, 300 or 400 stubs is not too bad for this guy, and he could definitely increase. Now, granted, if he starts the year off as a bronze, he's going to be a better investment as he starts off as a silver, because if he starts off as a silver, he's probably going to be a 75, 76, and he's going to need a lot of upgrade points in order to get to that gold mark. But if he starts out at a 73 or 74, then he'll only need just that little bit to go up to that silver and make a bit of coins. So this Amed Rosario is your next investment. All right, guys, so the next card we are going to be going over is going to be another pitcher. It is going to be Zac Gallen. Taking a look here, the reason why he is so good is because he had a really strong second half for the Diamondbacks. He actually, I think he came over from the Marlins, I want to say, in a trade, and he had a really strong second half. He had a 2.51 ERA and 10.8 Ks per 9, which is really good. And also his changeup is so nasty, as well as he has 3 other very effective pitches, and he'll probably be a 4th or 5th guy in that Diamondbacks rotation with you got, who's it called, with Madison Bumgarner. And also the team, in terms of their offense, has a lot of potential. They got Christian Walker, they got Ketel Marte, who had a great year. Then you got Starling Marte, who had a very, very good year as well. And this card could be very, very good. He's going to start at a 73 or 74 overall, and he'll be about 200 or 300, you know, stubs once again. And if you can pick him up for a pretty good price, this guy will be a great investment. Definitely go ahead and get Zac Gallen. That is your, I believe, your 7th investment. All right, guys, so the last guy is not actually on the Diamond Dynasty database because he just signed with the St. Louis Cardinals, and like I forget when he signed, but it was a bit later. Like it was you know, it wasn't in the MLB The Show life cycle, but this guy, he just got signed from the Korean League. This guy was really, really good. Jeez, that was a bad voice crack. But, and the reason why he's such a good investment, he won 17 games, and he had a 2.51 ERA and 180 strikeouts and 190 innings pitched in Korea. And he also has a great fastball and slider command. So this guy could be very, very good. I don't know what overall he probably start at. I'm thinking like a 72 or 73 overall. So he'll already be pretty close to that, you know, to that silver rating if he does start out at that. And this guy will probably cost 100 or 200 stubs, so he'll definitely be a great investment. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like, smash 5 likes. Thank you so much for watching, but most importantly, stay classy.